Consumer Reports just ranked every 2026 SUV, not on reliability alone, but on the overall score. Road test, reliability, owner satisfaction, and safety combined. And the number one SUV starts under $27,000 and beat luxury rivals costing twice as much. After 23 years on the tools, here's what the scores mean for your money and why the winner is the one I'd buy. Number 10. The Hyundai Tucson Hybrid 2026. We start at 82 out of 100, priced from about $30,950. And here's the thing you need to hear up front. Skip the gas Tucson and get this hybrid. CR is blunt about it. The hybrid is significantly quicker, noticeably quieter, and returns an excellent 35 mpg overall, while the gas version trails on every count. The electric motor gives you a strong shove off the line right where you live in daily driving. The ride is firm but composed, and the cabin is genuinely nice for the class. There's even a plug-in version with about 33 miles of electric-only range if your commute is short. This is the cheapest way onto the list, and it punches well above its price. Keep that word hybrid in mind, because it's about to become the theme of this entire video. Number 9. The Hyundai Palisade 2026, the gas version. Scoring 83 out of 100, and this one comes with a warning because the badge is hot right now, but the details matter. The redesigned Palisade got a new 287 horsepower 3.5-liter V6, which sounds like an upgrade on paper. In reality, CR found it feels lazier than the old model. 0 to 60 in 8.4 seconds makes it one of the slowest three-row SUVs in the class, and fuel economy actually dropped to just 20 mpg overall. The interior is the redemption. The calligraphy trim genuinely looks and feels like a luxury SUV for mainstream money. The second row is spacious, and it tows 5,000 pounds. But hold that thought about the sluggish engine, because its hybrid twin shows up later on this list, and the gap between them tells the whole story. Number 8. The Hyundai Santa Fe Hybrid 2026. Also an 83 out of 100, and notice the pattern already taking shape. The hybrids keep beating their gas siblings. CR flat out calls this the better Santa Fe to buy. It pairs a small turbo 4 with electric drive and a conventional 6-speed automatic. And that conventional gearbox matters. No continuously variable transmission droning away, just smooth, familiar shifts. It's a touch slower than the gas version, but smoother at low speeds and far more efficient at 34 mpg overall. Handling is responsive, the ride is steady, the cabin is quiet, and that big curved dual-screen dash looks like money. The cargo hold is generous with a wide hatch opening. For a family that wants Hyundai's style with a real fuel economy win, this is an easy recommendation. Number 7. The Subaru Forester 2026, the standard gas model. Scoring 85 out of 100, and this is the one for buyers who want the lowest price of entry to the Subaru world, starting under $30,000. What you're buying is the Forester's timeless virtues, some of the best outward visibility of any vehicle on sale, a roomy interior, generous cargo space, and a comfortable ride. The big improvement this generation is a quieter engine. The honest catch, straight from CR. That 2.5-liter 4 has an abrupt initial launch and can feel underpowered when you push it, and it isn't remotely sporty. It returns a commendable 29 mpg. One real note before you buy: the key blind spot and rear cross-traffic safety tech isn't available on the base trim and is only optional on the second tier, so choose your trim carefully. Number 6. The Subaru Forester Hybrid 2026. And right on cue, the hybrid version climbs to 87 out of 100 and takes CR's crown as number 1 compact SUV. Same pattern all list long. Add the electric drive and the whole car gets better. It bumps horsepower to 194, and more importantly, it fixes the standard car's biggest weakness. That jerky takeoff is gone, replaced by a smooth electric launch, and it can run on electric power alone at low speeds. Fuel economy jumps to an excellent 34 mpg overall, up from 29. You keep everything that makes a Forester great: the visibility, the space, the comfort, but it's quieter and more refined. And crucially, every hybrid trim comes standard with that blind spot and cross-traffic safety gear the base gas car makes you pay extra for. This is the Forester to buy, full stop. Number 5. The Toyota Grand Highlander Hybrid 2026. Scoring 87 out of 100, and if you need to move a lot of people, stop here and look hard. This is a proper 3-row that seats 7 or 8, and unlike a lot of rivals, that third row is actually usable rather than a punishment. You get a choice of a thrifty 2.5-liter hybrid or a punchier 2.4-liter turbocharged hybrid, and Toyota's hybrid hardware has millions of proven miles behind it. CR recorded an impressive 35 mpg in the related Highlander Hybrid. Remarkable economy for something this big. The ride is comfortable, the cargo space grows over the standard Highlander, and it runs the latest Toyota infotainment on a big 12.3-inch screen. For the large family that refuses to trade away fuel economy to get the space, this is one of the smartest buys on the list. Number 4. The Honda Passport 2026. Now we're into the 89-point club, 3 SUVs tied at 89, and this is the first. CR ranks it number 2 of 8 mid-sized SUVs, and it's the rugged one. It's based on the 3-row Pilot, but reworked with genuine off-road flair, and the Trail Sport trim adds skid plates, a raised ride height, and real all-terrain tires. The 285 horsepower V6 is slick and punchy, though CR notes the 10-speed automatic doesn't always shift smoothly, and with standard all-wheel drive it manages 21 mpg, the thirstiest on this list, so go in knowing that. But here's what wins people over. In an age of everything on a touchscreen, the Passport keeps real buttons and knobs for climate and audio. The rear seat is very roomy and the cargo hold is generous. If your family life includes a trailhead, this is your pick. Number 3, tied at 89 out of 100. The Hyundai Palisade Hybrid 2026. And remember that sluggish gas Palisade back at number 9? This is what it should have been all along. CR ranks this the number 1 3-row mid-sized SUV, and the transformation is dramatic. The hybrid system makes a combined 329 horsepower and drops the 0 to 60 time to 7 seconds flat, versus a dreary 8.4 for the gas car. That's the difference between merging with confidence and praying. You keep everything good about the Palisade. The calligraphy trim that shames luxury badges, the roomy, endlessly adjustable second row, and 3 usable rows. Fuel economy improves to 26 mpg. It is, in every way that counts, the Palisade you actually want. Number 2, the last of the 89s, the Toyota Crown Signia 2026. And this one nearly took the whole thing. CR ranks it number 1 mid-sized SUV. Think of it as a tall, all-wheel drive wagon that comes only as a hybrid, a 2.5-liter 4 with electric drive making 240 horsepower. It posted an excellent 37 mpg overall, with a 530-mile cruising range that means you're barely ever at a pump. It'll glide on electric power alone at city speeds. The ride is comfortable and controlled. The interior is genuinely elegant, and the front seats are some of the most comfortable here. The one honest knock: floor it and the engine gets loud. It's a spectacular SUV, and it still got beaten by something costing $18,000 less. And number 1, the highest overall score on this entire list at 90 out of 100, the Subaru Crosstrek Hybrid 2026. Here's the punchline of the whole video. The cheapest SUV here, starting at just $26,995, outscored every luxury-priced rival on the board. CR ranks it number 1 subcompact SUV, and it earns it. The hybrid setup pairs a 2.5-liter flat 4 with an electric motor and a bigger battery for 194 horsepower, full-time all-wheel drive standard, and 35 mpg overall, 6 mpg better than the regular Crosstrek. But the magic is the drivability. That smooth electric shove off the line fixes the one thing people complained about, and you keep every Crosstrek virtue. The comfortable ride, the responsive handling, the simple controls, and a cabin that's genuinely easy to climb in and out of. The front seats are supportive, the driver's seat has standard power and lumbar, and even the rear seat is roomy. It is affordable, all-wheel drive, efficient, and the highest-rated SUV Consumer Reports tested. That's the whole package, and that's why it wins. So there it is. 10 SUVs ranked on the complete picture, not one number, and the cheapest one on the list took the crown. But notice the real lesson buried in here. Over and over, the Hybrid outscored, outsatisfied, or outdrove its gas twin, the Crosstrek, the Forester, the Palisade, the Santa Fe, the Tucson. Same story every single time. Now I want to hear from you. Is the #1 Crosstrek Hybrid the one you'd actually buy, or would you take one of the bigger champions higher up? Drop it in the comments with your reason. I read every single one, and your real-world miles are worth more than any rating. If this saved you from an expensive mistake, hit like and subscribe, because the next breakdown might save you thousands. I'll see you in the next one.